Halloween Kills is a dark chapter in the story of Laurie Strode and Michael Myers, with a somber tone and even more gruesome murders than we've seen in previous installments. It finds fulfilling ways to expand the world of Carpenter's original with a larger focus on the town of Haddonfield and characters from the 1978 classic, but it ultimately suffers from feeling like an incomplete experience. Director David Gordon Green and cinematographer Michael Simmons do a great job of recreating the look of Carpenter's original and even find surprisingly faithful ways to bring back old characters. In fact, Halloween Kills feels even more closely indebted to the first film than the 2018 sequel did. Thankfully, the nods and cameos are more than just fan service. They enhance the franchise as a whole by building a thematic bridge between the original and the new movies, connecting the trauma of the past with the resurgence of the shape in the present. The story takes place immediately following the events of the 2018 Halloween, with Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie Strode, Judy Greer's Karen, and Andy Matichik's Allison leaving Laurie's burning home, believing Michael to be dead. Of course, evil that strong never truly dies, and the boogeyman comes home yet again. This time, however, the people of Haddonfield are done with living in constant fear, forming a mob to kill Michael once and for all. This is a unique theme for a slasher movie, and one that Halloween Kills doesn't really know what to do with. There are interesting questions raised about mob mentality and what fear does to a community, but the script never fully decides whether to condemn or celebrate it. Even if he has the entire town looking for him, Michael Myers is in no way the underdog. If anything, this is a much angrier, darker, and more violent film than 2018's Halloween, and it includes some of the most shocking and disturbing kills in the entire franchise. Seriously, these murders are gory, and Michael is more sadistic than ever. Even Carpenter's score is darker, slower, and more dramatic than any of his previous Halloween efforts, building up to what can best be described as the Empire Strikes Back of the franchise. That's not to say Halloween Kills is completely devoid of fun. It still knows when to balance the scares with moments of levity, including two new comic relief characters played by Scott MacArthur and Michael McDonald, who steal the show every time they're on screen. Problems with Halloween Kills come from it being the second chapter in a trilogy. Some characters sit out most of the action for seemingly no reason, while several themes and reveals are introduced and then dropped rather quickly. Much of Halloween Kills is just table setting for the final confrontation, including an abrupt cliffhanger ending that makes this feel like half a movie. Even still, as far as horror sequels go, it does a lot right. For one, it honors the original in a way that feels not like empty fan service, but as a compelling companion to the material. The film's darker tone instantly sets itself apart from its predecessors, diving more deeply into the themes of trauma and how it affects a community while delivering some truly gnarly murders. Sadly, it's too dependent on a conclusion that is still a year away, one that could either fix some of the holes in this movie or expose even greater flaws. Halloween Kills suffers from being the second chapter in a trilogy, but it still delivers gory, fun, fantastic performances and an electrifying score from John Carpenter. There are enough callbacks to the original film to satisfy Carpenter fans, while also expanding the mythology around Michael Myers and the town of Haddonfield in meaningful ways. It doesn't fully stand on its own, but rest assured, when Michael is on the hunt, Halloween certainly kills. For more, check out our reviews of Candyman and Dune. For everything else, stick with IGN.